Jai Hind friend, we have been listening since childhood that a strength in unity. That if any country people will come in their form, then no one can stop them. And the biggest example in front of us that the Bangladesh Prime Minister freed the country. Yeah, you have listened correctly. That the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina left the country to save her life because of the protester. After that, the protester entered in her house and looted her objects, architecture, furniture, and it's not a story. Her father's statue, the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman statue, has demolished by the protester. And now the Bangladesh army announced to form an interim government there. So once again, the student had proved that if they will come in action, so any detective will not survive for a long time. But the biggest question arises from here that what exactly happened that a prime minister had to leave the country. So to understand in detail, we have to go in the past. So I am going. So guys, come with me. Let's go.
100 people.
As we know, guys, in India, there is a reservation system by which the lower caste take a benefit in different fields. So, similarly, condition has introduced in Bangladesh. It is a kind of reservation system, but totally different from Indian reservation system. We cannot compare these both that the Bangladesh reservation system and Indian reservation system both are similar. There is a very big difference between these two systems. A student were protesting against the quota system. According to this system, the 56% job will be reserved for the freedom fighter family, women, and underprivileged people. Means what kind of system is this? Means the only 44% of job where the student will get a job on the basis of their merits. Just imagine in this era where the world is focusing on a merit, talent and a skill, but in Bangladesh they are saying that the only 44% job the where a student can get a job on the basis of their merit. Otherwise, the seat will be reserved for other kinds of people. So it was a totally injustice was happening with the Bangladeshi student. So let's understand this system in a detail. As we know that before 1971, Bangladesh was the part of the Pakistan, which was known as the East Pakistan. There is always conflict between the two different kinds of speaking people. In East Pakistan, where the mostly people speak a Bengali language. But the West Pakistan, which is currently known as Pakistan, they always force these people to speak a Urdu language. They've done a different kinds of social discrimination of Bangla speaking people. In 1970, West Pakistan killed the lakhs of the people of the East Pakistan. As a result, there are a lot of the people from the East Pakistan migrated in different countries for save their lives. And finally, in 1971, the Bangladesh fought a war against the Pakistan, where the Indian army had also helped. And in 1971, the Bangladesh got their independence. So those freedom fighters who had participated from the East Pakistan in this quota system, the 13% seats were reserved for their children and not a stop here, for their grandchildren also. And 10% for women, and 10% for backward, 5% for minorities, and 1% for physical disability people. A student were demanding that we have no any issue with the reservation of the minorities and disability people. But another reservation should be removed. And the most interesting thing about this freedom fighter, in 1972, it was only applicable for those freedom fighters who fought a war against the Pakistan. In 1977, the government extended freedom fighters to their children. And the last thing in 2010, when it further extended grandchildren of the freedom fighter. In 2018, the government removed this quota system from first and the second class job. So that was the good decision. But the biggest problem arises from there. In 2021, 7 students filed a petition in a high court to remove this quota system. And finally, 5 June 2024, the high court given a permission to reintroduce this quota system. As a result, students started protesting against the government. So I hope you understand it very well that what was the exactly reason that students were protested in Bangladesh. Means in reality, how a student can accept it? Okay, you are giving a respect to your freedom fighter. That's why you're providing a job. So you have started giving job to their children. That was also not good. The people accepted. Okay, we can accept it. But what did you done next? that you are saying that will provide a job to their grandchildren, then what about the rest of the student of the Bangladesh? What will he do? On 10 July 2024, this matter reached to a Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court stopped this quota system. But the people are still there protesting. Opposition party had also participated in this protest. As a result, the policemen done a very aggressive action on these protesters. They have used a grenade, rubber bullet, and tear gas. The matter become very aggressive. You can say that the turning point of this protest when the Bangladesh Prime Minister gave an irresponsible statement. She said that why do they have so much restatement towards the freedom fighter? If the grandchildren of the freedom fighter will not get a benefit of this quota system, then who will get? So the grandchildren of the Rajkot get the benefit. Not only a C, another leader of his party given a same statement like this. Rajkot was a military group who helped Pakistan in 1971. Basically, it means the terrorist of the country. That means the Bangladesh Prime Minister, the Sheikh Hasina, had said to all the students or people who are protesting against this quota system that they are the terrorists of the country. That's totally wrong, and the people cannot accept it. Because in a democratic country, it is the right of every individual that they can protest against the government. It doesn't mean that they are anti-national. After the first round of the protest, the Bangladesh Supreme Court has carried back this quota system. The reservation cap for freedom fighter at a 5%. The students had won a major victory, but they were not ready to call off the protest. On 4 August, they called another round of the protest with the new demand that Hasina should go. They were also demanded the accountability over 200 of the people who died in this protest. In the afternoon on a 5 August, after holding a talk with the security, the Hasina resigned and left the country for London.